I want to share a little story that made a huge impact in my life regarding how my actions shape my experiences. So, there was a time in my old job when I had to work with a guy that just hated everyone. No one liked working with him. He lacked patience and was just grumpy all the time. And there was a time when I had to finish a task with him. Of course, since I was new at the job, I made a mistake. Even though it was not a mistake that made any difference to the task, he got really angry and decided it was big enough for him to go and email our boss to complain about my mistake. Of course, my first reaction was like, what the hell is wrong with you? So our boss talked to me and told me not to worry about it and to try to just be more careful around him, since that's just how he is. And shockingly, our boss didn't really like him either. However, instead of getting upset, I decided to be patient and kind to this difficult coworker. And believe it or not, my experiences with working with him have changed entirely. He started being nice, and when we had to work together to finish a certain task, I've noticed that he's kind and he's just not what I thought he was. And that time, I realized I've discovered something incredible, and it's that it's easier to deal with difficult people when we're kind to them. If someone seems grumpy or unfriendly, being friendly in return often helps. It's really amazing how a little kindness can go a long way. Of course, keeping in mind that being kind doesn't mean that you can let people mistreat you. Sometimes you have to stand up for yourself. So, after that experience I had in my job, I decided whenever I go to a restaurant or a cafe, I will try my best to deal with people in a kind and positive way, regardless of their mode. So, for example, imagine going to a busy cafe in the morning. The staff is stressed, so clearly being rude is not going to help. However, if you're patient and say it's okay, take your time, it really will make a difference. Not only they will thank you for being understanding, but you will also most likely be served in a better way, or your coffee is going to be better. Considering that taking the time to do things properly usually leads to better results. So, if you want a good coffee, be nice, and you'll most likely get it. Think about how you like to be treated at a restaurant or by customer service. You appreciate it when they're nice to you, right? Well, by being kind to them, you encourage the same behavior. The energy we give off often attracts similar energy. When we're dealing with difficult people, it's important to be mindful of how we treat them. We don't know what they've been through. Being kind and understanding can and will make a huge difference. Our actions and the energy we put out in the world shape our experiences and people we attract. So let's try to be positive and kind in our interactions, even with difficult people. I know it may not always be easy, but it definitely will make your life better. That's basically all I wanted to talk about today. If you have had a similar experience like mine, or if you have any insights or certain topics that you want me to talk about in my future videos, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you for your time. And remember, your actions shape your experience, so get out there and start making a difference. Have an amazing day. I'll see you in the next one.